Hi everyone, well, this is CoinsKid. Going to dive into XRP once again. Thank you for your support. Okay, really do appreciate it. The support across the entire CoinsKid community here in the Telegram, the Patreon, and all that kind of business. Thank you once again for your daily support coming here, liking the videos, sharing the videos. Sharing is caring. Really do appreciate it. Okay, so right now you can see that XRP has ran into the brick wall, which is this level of resistance. Like I say, if in doubt, always zoom out. Look at the daily if you can, okay, because it gives a better judgment of what's going on. You know, you can zoom in the 15-minute. I'll show you the 15-minute, for example. We've got a little W bottom on the go here, which could spell, you know, this little correction being over, this little retracement. Look at this. I'll just show you off the bat. It's a little tradable event just there. You know, by the time I got the video out, you might have already broken out here. So you've got a W double bottom just there, okay. Break that level of resistance. You've got a little pump on the inbound for XRP where you could see it break the 15-minute EMAs and pump up to 73 cents. So it's a little sort of in-out trade opportunity right there. Okay, so at the minute, you know, it looks messy, but XRP is retracing. So we'll zoom back to the daily time frame just here. You can see that you've run into this level of resistance and you're falling back to a key level of support. Now the key level of support is obviously the neckline of this large W bottom, which I've just shown you on a 15-minute, because they do repeat, you know, 5 minute, 1 minute, 15-minute, whatever you want to do. It's the same repeat scenario, but I show you a zoomed out version, okay, because you can get a broader view and a long projection view of the dynamics and the way the market's trading and moving potentially for these projects, especially XRP. So right now, looking at it, you can see that you are losing the 55 on the daily, which is not a good thing, but hopefully we can get that little W bottom play out on the 15-minute. That would be nice, and get a bit of upside and get back above them EMAs. And this is potentially where you could see a little roll, you know, a little high and a higher low, and potentially break these levels of resistance. Now if you do fall back, I want to reassure you it's not necessarily a bad thing, because there is a lovely little pattern at play here for XRP. I'm just going to hide this fib for you at the moment. Just going to show this fib. What I'm going to do is show you this level of support. That's a level of support that you do need to see held, because if you do lose that level of support, it's where you see a bit more of a deeper retracement, because that's what XRP is doing at the moment. It's retracing. Okay, you've got a bit overextended here. We look at the RSI. Look, that's quite high. It'll come back down into a medium level to get the next wave up, and even a stock RSI is a little bit overbought and a bit high in itself. So to anticipate that potentially, you know, following these waveforms, look, the market moves in waves, yeah. So if you get a nice little downturn on this on the daily, this way you can get a new wave, break out these key levels of resistance right here for XRP, and start to march onwards and upwards and break those upper level of resistance that I've shown you in previous videos. Okay, so right now you can see you are forming some kind of structural support here at the moment. Now what I want to show you is this pattern that's potentially right now, potentially just there, you are forming a lovely little reversal pattern just there. Okay, for XRP, this is a potential, everything's a potential. Okay, so right now you've got a left shoulder just there. Let me show you. Okay, where are we? Got the left shoulder from this neckline just there to your head. It's there. Potential right shoulder, then got your head, and then a potential right shoulder just there. That's forming just now, and that's potential play for XRP. Okay, so yeah, you forming some kind of inverse head and shoulders, and from that you do have a breakout target from there to there. And wherever you start to come up and break this level of resistance along this trend line, this way you can see this beautiful pump and upside to that dollar target, which is also a Fibonacci extension that we've got off this impulsive wave which is starting to form. So this is a potential future scenario. So if you was to have a deeper pullback here, it looked bad, but as long as you hold a key level of support, which I'm going to show you at the moment, as long as you adhere to that and hold it, the structure, it's where you come up eventually and break this trend line. This way you can see a lovely little inverse head and shoulders pattern playing out for XRP. So watch this space. Okay, so the support targets that you need to see held for XRP on this retracement it's going through right now are these. You do need to see XRP hold 0.618, which is the golden ratio. If you start to lose this particular level of support right now of the 0.70 cents and start to fall any lower, then do anticipate putting some cheeky bids in down there on the 0.618, which is the golden ratio, and with that you're forming this new impulsive and corrective wave. Because of that, we can do straight off the bat, we'll do a little experiment here, a little thought experiment, that potentially if you should trace that beautiful level of support, the 1618 would take you up to that 91 cents and a continuation. And this is where you see that sort of right shoulder being formed here, this inverse head and shoulders, potentially breaking this level of resistance along this neckline, and that's where you're going to see the pump, isn't it, and the continuation. So I just want to reassure you that what it's doing now, you know, like I show you here, that these waveforms, this part and parcel of the cycles. Okay, you need to see this upside here was whopping for XRP, but it had to be to break key levels of resistance. Unfortunately though, if you do lose this level of support right here, you will be invalidating this W double bottom pattern. Okay, so there is that on the table as well. At the moment it is holding as a key level support. So just going to bring up the daily and Gaussian channel. Okay, the Gaussian channel on the daily time frame. You can see at the moment the median line of the Gaussian. Okay, now this Gaussian is really important, because when you break this upper level of resistance right here and you start to hold them back to support, that's a massive confirmation statement that you create this new uptrend and you basically reversing the trend. Because at the moment you're consolidating basically in a level of consolidation. You've come down, you found a level of support just there, a double bottom, yeah, which is really strong. You've come up and you're now consolidating inside the Gaussian, which is in itself it's relatively healthy. But what's going to happen here, there is going to be some kind of decision for XRP. Now the median line of the Gaussian is coming down on your head. Look, that's what's creating the resistance. You see this, boom, 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 boom. It's resistance. You're failing to close or open above this particular level of resistance in the median line of the Gaussian. So basically, if this continues to come down like this is where you're going to see some kind of decision for XRP, where it's going to break up, break the Gaussian, okay, and then break this level of resistance just there and continue with the uptrend, and this sort of mini sort of retracement wave is over and done, and you look at that upside. Or are we going to lose support here because we're under the pressure of the Gaussian, which would send us lower? Okay, and do anticipate that, you know, the 050 down here needs to hold a support, otherwise you're falling out of the Gaussian again. So bring up your charts, bring up your levels, and put support bids on each of those levels. Okay, ladder your bids in and ladder the longs, because basically, you know, you could come down to the 0618 and bounce off there as key level support for getting that continuation, forming that big right shoulder of this inverse head and shoulders, breaking out continuation with a trend. It's very, very close. There's a break that's coming soon. Okay, there's a level of resistance and a level of support which XRP is holding and adhering to. So do expect some kind of move or break in either direction relatively soon. You can see that the sell-off is not as bad as it used to be for XRP. Okay, these little rollovers used to just escalate and roll over, and right now you can see this is perfectly coincides with a nice little healthy retracement down to a key level support. So for me, you know, XRP has potentially bottomed here. We've already gone through all this, that, you know, have we bottomed here? And potentially right now, you know, it is saying that it has. You've got overextended, you're coming back to a key level support, you're holding it relatively well at the moment. You know, if you do roll over, I've given you breakdown targets and key levels of support that you do need to see held, because if you do start to fall any lower than the golden ratio, that's potentially we're going to form that reversal wave coming back down to retest this low, potentially creating a triple bottom. Okay, take care everyone. I'll be back tomorrow with another update on XRP. So far it's holding relatively well. Take care. Bye bye.